We do sprayed in truck bed liners. We do some industrial coatings as well. So really anything in a vehicle, pertaining to a vehicle, that's what we do. We're all locally owned. We're all from here. You go from helping a customer at service counter, and then later on in the night you can see them at a hockey game or a football game, and it's nice to be able to say hi to those guys, and we appreciate their support. I don't need to fix everything on your car today and never see you again. We want to grow relationships, right? When we talk to people about auto repair needs, things like that, it's more of a kind of a 1 through 10 level, right? We'll help educate you and discuss how severe your repairs might be and what can wait a little while. Our telephone number is 651-426-4640. We have a website, it's www.podstire.com. Of course, we're on Facebook and Instagram as well.
I'm Will Anderson. Graduated from White Bear Lake High School in 1991. Played hockey for the Bears for 3 years. I was lucky enough to go to the state tournament my sophomore and junior year. My thing at American Family is I believe that customer service is a lost art form. You can buy insurance from a number of different people and a number of different ways out there. If you're buying insurance online and you don't have a representative, I'd love to be that person. One of the things that makes us a little bit different is we always insure people the way we would want to be insured. So I start out with a very robust insurance package. I believe that your home is your number one asset. So you want to make sure that's very well protected. Most people would rather pay a little bit more to have great coverage. And that's what we do. We give people the options for great protection. We're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, but you can call us, text us at 612-361-7283. That's my cell phone, 612-361-7283, or willandersonagency.com.
I think one more year with Canadian, obviously, so I don't figure out how I can get back to the role of we also are never have this. They're not going to have this kind of equipment for squirts, mites. Now we're not doing suits yet. This we can stand. If you want to run into Peter Road, go down and say hi eventually.
There we go.
That's the right side. All right, we're in the right room. Going off the phone. I don't have a headset for you set up the intermission, all right?
Check 1 2 1 2. All right, everybody. I guess we weren't muted, and everybody heard that. Hello, everyone. My name is Zach Halverson, and welcome to a crazy broadcast between Woodbury and White Bear Lake from the greatest hockey arena in the world. We've had a fair amount of technical issues, but we figured them out, I think, just in time. And if you can hear us, if you can love us, certainly let us know where you're watching from this evening, as it is Thursday, January 19th, 1 week away, Hockey Day, Minnesota. The weekend festivities kick off. Oh, and I'm going to run down and get a piece of paper. Actually, can you do that? There we go. It's a Halvey production all weekend long, or all night long, I should say. And it's a two-person production, classic horn production. And we're going to do the anthem right away. All right, here we go.
I'm Will Anderson. Graduated from White Bear Lake High School in 1991. Played hockey for the Bears for 3 years. I was lucky enough to go to the state tournament my sophomore and junior year. My thing in American Family is I believe that customer service is a lost art form. You can buy insurance from a number of different people in a number of different ways out there. If you're buying insurance online and you don't have a representative, I'd love to be that person. One of the things that makes us a little bit different is we always insure people the way we would want to be insured. So I start out with a very robust insurance package. I believe that your home is your number one asset. So you want to make sure that's very well protected. Most people would rather pay a little bit more to have great coverage. And that's what we do. We give people the options for great protection. We're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, but you can call us, text us at 612-361-7283. That's my cell phone, 612-361-7283, or willandersonagency.com.
All righty. We're getting through it. Zach Chapman is producing remotely. Thomas Halverson is running the camera. My name is Zach Halverson, and I'm saying the names of the crew because that's all we can really do right now as we a wing and a prayer bringing you White Bear Lake hockey on the horn this evening. An interesting choice to do the national anthem before the starting lineups are announced, but I guess it allows us to all sit down a little sooner. I don't know. Anyway, so thank you to everybody here. The Bears and the Royals, Woodbury coming into this one with a 9-4-1 record. So not a bad. They're 1-3-1 in the Suburban East Conference. This is a Suburban East Conference collision. The Bears are 11-2 on the year. They have had a very good year so far, coming off of a 7-0 win over Park of Cottage Grove. Just last Saturday, they have won 7 straight, going back to their loss against Eastview in the home opener here at TCO Sports Garden. Their other loss came on December 6th to Stillwater, who the Ponies will be coming back to battle the White Bear Lake Bears this time at the TCO Sports Garden on February 11th. They just tied the Hill Murray Pioneers the other night as the Section 4 seeding. Should very much be interesting. Bears will have a couple of big Section 4 games again in the next month. You got a week from Saturday. It's crazy. The festivities are great. It's going to be a wonderful, memorable day in White Bear, Hockey Day, Minnesota 2023. And you wouldn't want any other opponent other than the Hill Murray Pioneers for that one. But it should be noted that is a massive, massive game. And the fact of the matter is the winner of that one will clinch at least probably the number 2 seed in Section 4 AA. And the winner could, depending on what happens again in that White Bear Stillwater game, could be a top seed depending on how things shake out the rest of the year. all Section 4AA quarterfinal games are headed back to the Aldridge Arena. That Saturday slate of 4 games starting, I think, usually at 11 a.m. Is back and should be an exciting day of hockey. I know that was a really a well-attended tradition for a lot of people, going down the opportunity to see back-to-back games finishing off in the evening, and usually some really good ones, especially in that 4-5 game. But they moved to home sites, and now they're heading back, and the entire Section 4AA tournament making a return to Aldridge Arena. Woodbury Royals, White Bear Lake Bears, they are underway. In net for the Woodbury Royals is Cam Carlson, the senior goaltender. Leo Gabriel, the sturdy and dependable starter for the White Bear Lake Bears, in goal tonight. Joe Belisle with the long 100-foot pass. He connects with Aiden Welch, who skates it across the blue line, goes to his left, now to the right in the direction of Rode. It goes off the corner. Rode will skip it up off the boards toward the blue line, knocked back down low. The Royals try to clear. Battle continues at the half wall. Aiden Welch asserting his presence. Royals steal it away, and they will work it through center. Ethan Hansen lets it go deep into the White Bear Lake end. Royals battling for some open ice. Hansen tries to go to the blue line. It's intercepted by the Bears. They flip it up in the air. It dribbles down through neutral ice. One-handed forward by Minor. The Bears steal it right back. And they get it just in front of the Woodbury Royal goal. Puck does just eventually clear, but Eckerly returns the favor, dumping it deep. And he'll keep it in again at the line. Eckerly hard off the wall. He'll connect with Delaney. Delaney skates it across it. It's pickpocketed and sent down the ice by Ethan Hansen, and he'll get a change after a long shift. Gallatin back to pick up. He'll slide it down the ice. It'll be Carlson letting it go for his defense. And they'll reverse direction behind Connor Crowell. Up through ice, through center. And into the zone come the Royals. A chance pass through the slot. Nobody there to put it home. White Bear Lake takes control. It's Joe Belisle. Up to the red line it goes. Battle continues. Backhanded deep into the net, or into the zone, I should say, by Devin Willett. Along the side of the cage, it's loose. It's still loose and finally covered up. Definitely could see the puck sliding around in that blue paint, but it's covered up, and we have a whistle. Cam Carlson, the goaltender again for the Woodbury Royals. Up the ice and into the zone come the Royals, but they were offside. 14-16 to go in the opening frame. Draw one by the Bears. Skating back behind his goal is Distad. He'll fire it up the left side to Gallatin. This pass doesn't connect, but the Bears will pick up the loose change, and it's Welch firing one off the right pad of Carlson. Another try from the left side doesn't go. And stepping up on the play is Distad. He'll go to the point where a shot is taken by Gallatin, rattled around in the slot area before it's cleared to the outside, and the Royals rim it around the wall as they look to break it out. Long pass off the stick of Healy, and it goes all the way down for an icing. 13.5 now to go in the first period. Bears with a busy stretch of games coming up here. They've got Grand Rapids in town on Friday. That's tomorrow. Thank you, Nicole, for watching. A shot from the point, and it doesn't go. It took a couple of hops in front, went wide of the Woodbury goal. The best opportunity so far for the White Bear Lake Bears, and they continue the forecheck, at least for the moment. Royals steal it away. Around the wall. Royals trying to clear. Stepping up and keeping it in. Great work by Eckerly as the puck has worked all the way around the board stand on the far side. He'll send it down low. Delaney chasing after it. Goes corner to the corner. Royals looking to carry it out, and they will. Here's Dittridge. Now it's Hansen. Hansen had it knocked off his stick as he entered the zone, but then another turnover. The Bears are able to corral it for a moment, but the Royals steal it right back as now the team able to get too much going so far. Big collision now at the Woodbury blue line. Royals steal the puck away. Some nice moves here from right to left, and it's sent deep into the White Bear Lake zone. Eckerly grabbing it. Pass just out of the reach of Willett. He got a stick on it, directed it on goal, and that will bring the whistle. Third shot on goal of the game for the Bears, and Royals still without a shot on Leo Gabriel. Draw one by the Royals. They go behind their goal. Willett steals it away, battles in the corner with it, and it's stolen back by Woodbury as they work it to the blue line. Gallatin finds some open ice, goes back to Willett, left side. Willett with the shot, took a deflection on the way, went behind the Woodbury goal, and it's cleared out to center. Gallatin back for Willett. Willett let it go off his stick, chasing after it. Left side is Norman. Norman can't get there as the puck is rung around the wall all the way back to neutral ice, where once again it's Gallatin now trying up the right side as he gets it just inside the Woodbury zone, where for its return right back to guess who? Grady Gallatin. He goes to Willett. Willett tried to push it harder down the ice, couldn't get it there, but the Royals will do the next best thing and send it down the ice for an icing. Fresh five for the Bears, fresh five for the Royals. 11:41 to go, period number one. Draw splits the D, and the Bears forced to regroup at neutral ice. Joe Belisle, circle to circle, gets it right back from Will Distad. Belisle. Now Distad. Poked off of Belisle's stick, but he recovers. Behind the goal. Distad gathers some speed. Now it's Belisle. Belisle into the zone. Tried to center, hit some skates. Centers one eventually with the backhander, but it's cleared to the outside by the Royals. Welch hard around the wall, finds Rode. Belisle down low. Pushed out high. Here's Rode with the shot that goes high and wide. Bounces off the back wall. Royals able to clear it back out. Bears will regroup. Quick transition here. Play to Rode. Rode at the blue line has to skate it right back out. Otherwise, it was going to be offside. Royals off the shelf. Backhanded deep. Back to gather it is Gallatin. Gallatin to the corner. Knocked off the wall to the blue line, and a shot goes off of Jack Stanius' stick and goes to the corner. Another weak angle shot goes off some bodies, goes behind the White Bear Lake goal. Now it's cleared down the ice, and icing is waved off. 10 minutes, 3 seconds to go in period number one. A scoreless hockey game here at TCO Sports Garden. Open ice collision. Good hit put on by Matthew Tarleton as he sends Charlie Olson to the ice. Grady Gallatin back to pick up for White Bear. Curls to the outside, looks for options, and he'll find one up the right side for Borgstad. Borgstad maneuvers his way through, goes deep into the corner. Played behind the Woodbury goal. Grabbed by Ethan Hansen. He'll backhand one in the air, bounces down in front of the penalty box, now shoveled into the White Bear Lake end. Belisle to his left. Gathered by Akins. Akins got it to the red line. It's stolen away by Woodbury. They try to get something going in their own zone as they play it toward the red line. Great work by Belisle, keeping it in front of them and dumping it in deep. Back to grab it is J.J. Minor. Up to Tishy. And the puck goes up in the air, bounces off of a Woodbury Royal on their bench, and that brings a stop to the play with 9:03 to go in period number one. White Bear Lake 0, Woodbury 0. You are watching the horn. Try to fix the camera issues, but we do believe it's probably internet related, which is out of our control. If there's one blemish in an otherwise perfect arena, the internet could be maybe improved. But you know what? We actually give them credit. They didn't have to run an Ethernet line out, so we'll work on that perhaps in the intermission. Apologies for the video quality. Quite frankly, we're just kind of happy we're able to get it out there. It was a very interesting afternoon here. About an hour of trying to do technical support as we've got, it is computers, ones and zeros, and they just weren't lining up until just before. Here is Gallatin with the shot, a glove save. Nice job scooping that up and keeping it in his chest. Cam Carlson, another big save for him. Shot off the draw, and another save made. You love those face-off plays by the White Bear Lake Bears. Aiden Welch with the look there. Here's a try for Woodbury that skids by just wide. Rhodes steals the puck away. Got it forward to Welch, 2-on-1 entering the zone. Welch moving in, fires a shot, and just getting a piece of it was Carlson. Another try deflected just wide by Stanius as he was in front of the goal. Great tip, but just got too much on it as it goes to the corner. Stanius back to the half wall for Welch. He'll skate it behind. Centers one for Rode. It was on his backhand. He'll try to adjust, but it goes off of a Woodbury Royal and out to neutral ice. Backhanded deep. Bears trying to keep the pressure on with 7:12 left in the opening frame. Royals clear it back out. Now here's Stanius. And knocked away from his stick. Royals trying to go behind their goal with it. They do. They get it to the blue line, but it's kept in. Here's a shot immediately taken and put on goal, but Carlson making the save. Great work by Aiken stepping up, keeping that play alive, and Bears got a sneaky opportunity from out of nowhere, but couldn't get it to go. Off the draw. Hard pass into the skates of Aikens, and he'll have to hurry back, does so, and avoided what could have been a 2-on-0 with that back check as the Royals do get control. They dump it in off the paddle of Gabriel. Bears work it out. Skated forward by Borgstad. Flipped up in the air. Delaney down there for the Bears. Beaten to the puck by Tishy. Up to the red line. And Charlie Olson tried to steer it in, but knocked off his stick. Bears defensive core now controlling. And we will continue to work on the video feed here. Again, apologies for that, but first intermission, we'll get right back to work here. 6 minutes to go in the first period. Charlie Olson forces a turnover. He goes to his right. Trying to go back to the left was Borgstad, but it goes off a stick and goes into the corner. Royals steal it back. Woodbury trying to clear. Great diving effort by Borgstad. Trying to keep it in. It does eventually escape the Royal zone, but Bears have control. It's knocked off a Woodbury stick and dumped deep into the Woodbury end. Bears give chase. Here's Gibson. Lets it go for Willett. Willett skates it down deep in front of the Zamboni doors, flips it to the blue line. Fired toward the goal by Belisle, but it went up and over and off the glass. Royals will send it down the ice. That might find Gabriel, and it does not. It found the side of the cage. half an inch to the right, that might have hit the post, and icing might have been waved off, but we have an icing. We have a face-off in the Woodbury zone with 5 minutes, 2 seconds to go. 8-1 are the shots. Draw pushed on goal. Skated out. Up the ice. Big collision by Gallatin. And the hand goes up. And interference is going to be the call. So Grady Gallatin heads to the box. 4:45 to go, period 1. And yeah, we can see the video quality is not good. So we'll switch to a radio call till the end of the period, and then we'll try to work it out. And again, we apologize. It looks to be internet issues, which is again, unfortunately, beyond our control at the moment. But we have a couple of tricks in the bag here, so we'll see. Like I said, in the first intermission, hopefully things will get better. But maybe check something else out here, at least from the video side, and we'll give you an audio call here. 4.5 to go, period 1. Gallatin is in the box for interference, and the Royals on the power play will work the puck up the ice. From left to right through neutral ice, it's Hansen. He'll go to his right. A shot from the top of the circle goes off of a White Bear Lake stick and goes off of the 2021 Section 4A championship banner. Congratulations to Gentry Academy. We're big fans of you. Welcome to town. Face off to the left of Leo Gabriel in the White Bear Lake zone. Draw one by the Bears off the back wall. It's given to Jack Stanius. He sends a pass to the red line. Olsen trying to split the D and let it go on goal. Probably should have. Is that not a penalty? How is that not a penalty? I mean, he was hooked. He was rotten down. Okay. All right. So we remain 5-on-4 for some reason. Phenomenal effort by Charlie Olsen. And he probably should have drawn a penalty, didn't. And we continue here. Face-off won by the Royals. They send it down the ice, goes off the wall. Tracked down here by Belial. He rings it hard around the wall, and it'll go right back down to the Woodbury side of the ice with 69 seconds to go in the Woodbury power play. They pick the puck up behind the Woodbury goal. Up the left side. It's carried up by Alberts. He got it to the red line. Knocked off the corner wall. Picked up by Distad. He'll hit it hard to the far half wall. And then whiffing on the shot with the Woodbury Royals. And here's Charlie Olsen again shorthanded, working his way down the ice. Tried a drop pass to no one. Picked up his own drop pass and is finally muscled free from the puck. A tremendous effort shorthanded by Charlie Olsen is overshadowed by a cross-checking penalty on Charlie Olsen, who was undoubtedly frustrated by the amount of physical play that was allowed on him. He retaliated. They saw the retaliation. They didn't judge the first hit as a penalty, and now it's 5-on-3 for 38 seconds as Woodbury now with a 2-man advantage. Face off to the right of Leo Gabriel, and it's won by the Royals. They'll control play with, again, 2 men more than the Bears. Shot from the point, turned away by Gabriel. It's picked up and then fired into the back of the net. The Royals draw first blood. It's Aiden Grossclaws, the sophomore, and it's 1-0 Woodbury. So Gallatin let go from the box. And Woodbury Royals still have 1 minute and 42 seconds of power play time. Bears able to clear it down the ice. It'll be Matthew Tarleton. behind his goal. Skates it up through center, goes to his right, knocked off the wall for Schlattman. Schlattman deep into the White Bear Lake end, back to grab it, trying to clear Eckerly. He'll work it up the wall, but it's kept forward by Grossclaws, the lone goal scorer, as he kicks it to his stick, sends it in front. The shot taken and the save made by Leo Gabriel. He denies Jan Tishy. Back to the blue line. Royals get it in front of the White Bear Lake goal. That allows the Bears to clear it to center. Skating it in on the left side, it's Welch. He's taken down, and he will draw a penalty in the process, and we'll have 4-on-4 for 52 seconds heading to the box. A very active first period for Aiden Grossclaws on the score sheet. He gets a goal, and then he heads to the penalty box. So 4-on-4 with 2:14 to go in period number one. Faceoff coming up to the left of Cam Carlson, the Woodbury goaltender. He's seen a lot of action this period, but hasn't seen much recently. The draw is won by the Bears, but it's immediately stolen away and carried out of the zone by Alberts, but he lost it as he tried to enter the Bears zone. And here's Belisle back into the Woodbury side. His pass intercepted by Woodbury. They skate it back behind. It's Dittrich. He'll try a long pass, but it's broken up, and the Royals forced to regroup. Half minute to go in the 4-on-4, and then the Bears will have a little over a minute of power play time as we are reaching the later stages of this first period. 1 minute and 44 seconds left as the Bears enter the zone. Left side, it's Joe Belisle. He shakes a defender, goes behind, tries the wraparound, and he scores! Joe Belisle responds with a 4-on-4 goal, and the Bears tie it up at 1. Mentioned the connection is just not great, and we apologize, and we will work on some solutions in the first intermission. But thank you for tuning in. The Bears, bit of a frustrating start to this one, but they've righted the ship, and now they've got 1 minute and 5 seconds of power play time in this last part of the first period. Minute 13 left in period one as the Bears enter the zone at the power play. Nolan Road finds Belisle. Belisle back to Road in the left circle. Top of the point now Belisle. Right circle to Welch. Welch back to Belisle. Belisle skates it to the right circle. Drives in. Fires a shot. Carlson makes the save. Road will pick up the rebound and finds Welch. Now it's Belisle. Back to Welch. Welch at the blue line to Road. Road across for Belisle. Belisle off his skate. Now soccered back to his stick was Welch, but it was enough time to let the Royals step up and clear it out to neutral. Bears skated right back in. A pass in front, deflected on goal, and making the save is Cam Carlson. 35.8 seconds to go in period one. 21 seconds to go on the power play for White Bear Lake as they've added their 11th shot on goal of the hockey game. Would love to add one more as they head to the locker room. See if they can't get something going. And off the draw, the puck forced to the corner. Delaney gets up, sends it off the wall into the blue line where Eckerly steps up, trying to keep it in front of him, but it's poked past him, and the Royals are able to clear it down the ice. 10 seconds to go on the power play. One last rush for White Bear Lake as Eckerly grabs it behind. Check that is Will Distad. He'll go to his right, and then being tripped up on the play was Jack Stanius. He draws the penalty, and after a 5-on-3 for the Woodbury Royals, the Bears will have a 5-on-3 of their own. That's the good news. The bad news is it's only for 1 second. So better than nothing, right? If the Bears score in the next second, they could have a 5-on-4 again, but I don't know if that's going to happen. Probably not. 15.4 to go in the period. They would like to get one before the period is over. Wood Royals back to 5-on-4. Olsen to the blue line. Here's Belisle back to Olsen. His shot blocked. Great blocking effort by Matthew Tarleton, and that will allow the Royals to clear, and that will allow the first period to expire. And a very eventful late part of that opening frame as the Royals strike first, but the Bears respond, and it's 1-1 after 17 minutes of play. We would like to thank again Zach Chapman back in our, I like to say our studios in St. Cloud. That'd be weird. But he is helping out, and we are going to go ahead and work on the video. So, Zach, if you want to just basically put up a banner, go into the banners, put up the score. We're going to step aside. We're going to play some commercials, and we're going to try to work on this. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for sticking around. I can't believe you have. And hopefully by the second period, we got a better video quality. But no guarantees. Who knows? Who knows? We'll see. Again, after one. White Bear Lake 1, Woodbury 1 on the horn.
We started almost 28 years ago now doing just tires and wheels, and morphed into full service automotive repair, maintenance, and then now into custom truck accessories. We do sprayed in truck bed liners. We do some industrial coatings as well. So really anything in a vehicle, pertaining to a vehicle, that's what we do. We're all locally owned. We're all from here. You go from helping a customer at service counter, and then later on in the night you can see them at a hockey game or a football game, and it's nice to be able to say hi to those guys, and we appreciate their support. I don't need to fix everything on your car today and never see you again. We want to grow relationships, right? When we talk to people about auto repair needs, things like that, it's more of a kind of a 1 through 10 level, right? We'll help educate you and discuss how severe your repairs might be and what can wait a little while. Our telephone number is 651-426-4640. We have a website, it's www.podstire.com. Of course, we're on Facebook and Instagram as well.
I'm Will Anderson. Graduated from White Bear Lake High School in 1991. Played hockey for the Bears for 3 years. I was lucky enough to go to the state tournament my sophomore and junior year. My thing in American Family is I believe that customer service is a lost art form. You can buy insurance from a number of different people and a number of different ways out there. If you're buying insurance online and you don't have a representative, I'd love to be that person. One of the things that makes us a little bit different is we always insure people the way we would want to be insured. So I start out with a very robust insurance package. I believe that your home is your number one asset. So you want to make sure that's very well protected. Most people would rather pay a little bit more to have great coverage. And that's what we do. We give people the options for great protection. We're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, but you can call us, text us at 612-361-7283. That's my cell phone, 612-361-7283, or willandersonagency.com.
We started almost 28 years ago now doing just tires and wheels, and morphed into full service automotive repair, maintenance, and then now into custom truck accessories. We do sprayed in truck bed liners. We do some industrial coatings as well. So really anything in a vehicle, pertaining to a vehicle, that's what we do. We're all locally owned. We're all from here. You go from helping a customer service counter, and then later on in the night you can see them at a hockey game or a football game, and it's nice to be able to say hi to those guys, and we appreciate their support. I don't need to fix everything on your car today and never see you again. We want to grow relationships, right? When we talk to people about auto repair needs, things like that, it's more of a kind of a 1 through 10 level, right? We'll help educate you and discuss how severe your repairs might be and what can wait a little while. Our telephone number is 651-426-4640. We have a website, it's www.podstire.com. Of course, we're on Facebook and Instagram as well.
All right, folks, here's what we're going to try. Let me see if we can do this. Hold on. We're going to go back out one more.
We started almost 28 years ago now doing just tires and wheels, and morphed into full service automotive repair, maintenance, and then now into custom truck accessories. We do sprayed in truck bed liners, we do some industrial coatings as well. So really anything in a vehicle, pertaining to a vehicle, that's what we do. We're all locally owned, we're all from here. You go from helping a customer at service counter, and then later on in the night you can see them at a hockey game or a football game, and it's nice to be able to say hi to those guys, and we appreciate their support. I don't need to fix everything on your car today and never see you again. We want to grow relationships, right? When we talk to people about auto repair needs, things like that, it's more of a kind of a 1 through 10 level, right? We'll help educate you and discuss how severe your repairs might be and what can wait a little while. Our telephone number is 651-426-4640. We have a website, it's www.podstire.com. Of course, we're on Facebook and Instagram as well.
All right, we're going to give this a go. And I don't know where we're going to be here. I don't know if this is going to work or not. We're trying to get around some internet issues. If you are having issues with your stream, give YouTube a try. We might be able to get around it. Maybe not, but we're going to give YouTube a try. There's a way to do it, or there was a way to do it differently, and that's what we're going to do. So if this doesn't work, we apologize, and we'll just basically turn this into a radio call. But for now, again, if you're having issues, we're on YouTube with a different kind of connection. So check YouTube, and if it continues to be like that, we might just drop the Facebook and Twitter streams and just go straight to YouTube. So we're back underway. The Bears have a power play. There is a hockey game going on, and this is what happens when you have one guy for play-by-play and technical support and whatever. But our thanks to Zach Chapman for kind of helping things out back home. And obviously the shots are not 3-0. Quite frankly, you couldn't see the shots before, so, we just didn't update him because it was so darn blurry. All right. So again, if you are having issues with your stream, if the quality is bad, check YouTube. We believe we might have a clearer picture on YouTube. So the Bears trying to get in the lead. Here's Stanius with a pass back to the blue line. He'll take a pass from Distad. Stanius with the shot and a goal. What a rip from the top of the circle. And the Bears have a lead just 60 seconds into period number 2. Great start to the second. The Bears went down 1-0, but responded quickly after. We don't have Alex Westad here today. Here's another chance for the Bears as Distad's denied. As this line continues to buzz. A shot from Welch is turned away. Stanius across. Distad sends one through. Stanius again. Toward the blue line. Royals steal it away. Up the ice, it's Joey Lucius. Sends it deep. And the whistle is blown. Folks, this is what you call an on-air production meeting, because I really have no way of communicating with Zach. I could start texting him, and then we'd lose like 45 seconds to a minute of play-by-play. I'd have to be quiet and not look at the game. So we're going to talk to Zach here, and we're going to say, Zach, on the bottom of the screen, on that scroll, I want you to write something up that looks beautiful. I would say something along the lines of, if your picture sucks, if your picture is less than optimal, switch over to YouTube and youtube.com/thehornwbl, I believe, and you can watch us there. And so far, so good on the YouTube reviews. So, I don't want to completely cut everybody out, but that's where we stand here as the Bears force a turnover, drive it deep behind. It's Brady Borgstad looking for options. He finds one all the way back. Great pass. It was so hard. It kind of flustered Akins as he turns around and fires it deep. Royals steal it back, pass up the right side. Here's Moeller. Moeller chasing after it, trying to battle with Gallatin, and Gallatin wins that battle as he will send it up the ice, takes a big hit in the process, and now the puck comes free in front of the Woodbury bench. Battle now continues there as the puck is tied up, and then it squirts free. Stepping up, trying to fire a shot on goal was Tarleton. He took a hit, paid the price for that. Gallatin behind his goal. Now Borgstad. Borgstad behind. All the way around. Sends one out to Eckerly. Eckerly behind the net for Charlie Olson, who centers one, and it's turned away by Carlson. Another great offensive setup for White Bear Lake. Royals going to try one of their own, and the shot goes high and wide. 13-17 left in period two. It's 2-1 White Bear Lake. Puck down the ice. It'll go for an icing. 13:02 left. Yeah, why don't you just put youtube.com/thehornwbl. I mean, unless somebody's going to, that would be impressive if you do type in the watch code of all the random letters and numbers. Maybe have that scroll across the bottom, which should give you enough characters, or a few enough characters so where you can just go up down the bottom. Anyway, here we go. Back to live action. Blake Eckerly has the puck behind Leo Gabriel. The White Bear mascot, we'll call him Barry, walks in past us here as the Bears working into the Royal zone. Drop pass from Belisle to Willett, who says, hey, you can have it right back there, pal. And they're back and forth. It's back to Willett now and Belisle. Pitch and catch. Finally, a third man in. Belisle sends it behind for Norman. Royals break up the play. Clear it back out to neutral ice. Mention a thanks to Zach Chapman. Also thanks to Thomas Halverson. No relation, if you'd believe it. Just another Halverson from White Bear Lake who lived in the same house. There you go. Looks beautiful. Also, try checking that link to make sure it works. Anyway, we continue on. Bears work the puck up. It's Will Distad off the shelf. Bounces down behind the Woodbury goal. Aiden Welch has the puck in his skates, comes free with it. Kicked it forward, tried to find Welch, couldn't do so. Royals try to clear, but Gallatin keeps it in, fires a pass that goes off a skate, goes behind the Royal goal. Behind the cage. Welch one-handing it. Spins, breaks free, goes down low. Now a pass in front, all the way back. Gallatin with the shot, but misses high and wide. Distad behind the Woodbury goal. Royals desperate for a breakout. They're able to get it, and icing is called. High school rules. You can change on an icing. And, yeah. Off the draw. And off the back wall. Royals skate out with it. Pass connects with Hansen, but he lost it. Belisle got to the red line, flipped up in the air, back in. Royals sent it off the glass. Rotated left by Akins. Delaney battling with a man. Coming on to help is Olsen, but he can't corral it, and the Royals are able to get it back out to neutral ice. Here's Moeller driving in, takes a hit, kept with the puck, whistle blown, and they say offside. Little late on that, but the call is made, and we now do our semi-annual update, the shots on goal, which is just 3 for the Bears, so 14-5. As the draw is pushed forward, trying to burst his way in is Gibson, but can't do so, and the puck goes out of play. I was looking down at my sheets, so if that puck did make its way up here, it might be getting stitched up right now. But I'm a professional, and if I need to get stitched up, I'm getting stitched up while the game's going on. I'll try to hold still. No guarantees. And we apologize for that language. Draw one. Cross to Belisle. He'll fire when it ramps off a stick, goes into the netting over the head of Leo Gabriel. That wasn't Gabriel, by the way. That was Carlson. The shot taken from the blue line. Akins missing. Center ice face-off circle. Backhanded in by Noah Norman. Norman dropped it back behind. Willett battling down there for the Bears, as is Norman. It's in his stick now, in his skate. Still down there. Willett pokes it free. Now it's in Willett's skate and stick. So Norman, quite literally returning the favor before the Royals try to clear. Belisle got in the way of it for a moment, but fighting his way through. Impressive effort is Max Bellick, who gets his way in, and a pass to the left goes on, and the shot goes on goal. Gabriel forced to make a save, a play that came out of nowhere. As Max Bellick, what an effort. Just past the midway point of regulation. Bears leading 2-1. Joe Belisle from blue line to blue line. Driving in on the right corner. Looking to center. Cycles it back down. Can't connect with Stanius. To the blue line, past Gallatin it goes, and an icing will be called. Big face-off coming up in the White Bear Lake zone. 8:56 to go, period number 2. Barry with the neon green, yellow shorts. And they got him a jersey, White Bear jersey, which is better than other. Like, I think he was wearing a White Bear Rec classic T-shirt jersey thing. So I guess that technically was a jersey for T-ball players. Here's a pass back to Eckerly. His shot takes a couple of bounces, goes just wide of the Woodbury goal. A weak angled shot, doesn't get to the goal. It's the Royals able to clear it out to center. Gallatin moves it forward for Welch. Welch on his back end goes back to Gallatin. Gallatin, a shot from Stanius, directed to the corner by Carlson. Royals find some open ice. It's Tarleton. His pass up the right side, broken up nicely by Gallatin. He'll go off the wall for Welch. Now to the right for Rode. Here's Rode moving in, back in the direction of Welch, but it's intercepted by Mason Rudin, and he'll move it down the ice with a 2-on-1. Rudin, left side, fires a shot. Save made, Leo Gabriel. Rudin again. Centers one. Bears try to poke it free. They're able to do so, but stepping up and keeping it in was Connor Crowell, who goes behind the White Bear Lake goal. Stanius then helped along by Gallatin. Bears break it out. Right side, here's Distad. Distad to his left for Welch. Welch fires a shot, and it maybe caught a piece of Carlson before it flies back out to neutral ice. Belisle trying to avoid a pickpocketing. He'll give it over for Will Distad. 7:18 to go, period number 2. Bears slow it down behind their goal. Distad up the left side, now goes to his right, where it connects with Joe Belisle. Belisle backhands one. Olsen tracks it down into the zone. Come the Bears. Olsen centers one all the way through, winding, firing a shot was Belisle. Didn't get all that he wanted. Here's Olsen! Spins, fires, scores, and the Bears lead 3-1. Belisle wound up, wanted a big slapper. Now here's Delaney and a blocker save made by Carlson. Belisle wanted more on that, sort of whiffed on the shot, but it went right to Olsen. And he really, I don't think, was aiming that one much at all. He just kind of spun, fired it on goal. No shots of bad shots, said a coach of mine back in the day, and that I heavily disagreed with. And at least it was true there. 6 minutes, 15 seconds ago, period 2. Bears now lead 3-1. Royals work their way in, trying to respond. They got first blood. Bears have rattled off 3 unanswered. Borgstad up the right side, cuts to his left. Into the zone now on his backhand. Borgstad sends one on goal. A save made by Carlson. Weak angle shot, but you never know about those. Sometimes they sneak through. And out to neutral ice. It's sent back deep into the Woodbury end. Bears get a quick change. Up the ice comes Max Bellick. He has been a star in this second period. Really the only Woodbury Royal who's been able to get much going in this middle frame. Simic fires one. Save made and covered by Gabriel. 5:19 to go in the second. We will probably just, again, encourage you to check out YouTube. The video should be better on there. We're still streaming on Facebook and Twitter, but you don't have the banner on YouTube that tells you to go watch YouTube on YouTube, because that would be that would just be a bit outrageous, don't you think? Pass goes nowhere and will not go for an icing either. Schlappman coming back. There's been so much play in the Royal zone. The puck quite literally just hit the brakes as it entered the Woodbury side. You can clearly see it on the ice here at TCO Sports Garden. Bears kick it forward. Here's Stanius. Watches it go back for Belisle to keep in and send to the corner. Belisle steps up, sends one just wide of the Royal goal, bounces all the way around. Eckerly on his backhand, sends it to the corner. Eckerly still with it. Nice job there now, one-handing it to the corner. Eckerly still with it. Finally poked off his stick, but it goes right to Welch, who finds Belisle. Now goes back. Welch, one-time shot doesn't go. Blocked in front. Welch again trying to keep it in, but it goes past him, and now Belisle forced to retreat. 4 minutes to go, period number 2. Ton of technical difficulties tonight, both with the in-arena PA system, with us, and perhaps the Bears offense in the first part of the first period, but ever since it has been a solid game by the Bears. As they work it back in, it's Welch to Rode. Rode behind, now driving to the goal. Rode denied, puck still free, trying to dig it out, and they are able to go back to, here's Belisle. Belisle with the shot, hits a skate, goes wide. And the Royals able to clear it out. Finding their way through, Patrick Healy with a look for Woodbury. Can't get it to go. Now it's Olsen. Olsen looking for number 2. Olsen moving in, fires a shot and can't connect with the goal. Misses it just to the right. Just past the glove of Carlson. Olsen dropping it down to the corner. He'll get it right back, but it skips off his stick. Royals skated out. Under 3 now to go in the middle frame. Turnover forced down the Bears, working it right back in. It's Olsen. Olsen fires a shot, save, rebound, in front, went with the pass, had some options, but the Bears sticks couldn't get on it, and the Royals come back. They have an opportunity here. Right side shot taken, missing over the right shoulder of Gabriel, and the Bears now in the transition back the other way. Here's Grady Gallatin. Gallatin moving in, shakes a stick, fires a shot, hits something in front, and dribbles out into the netting behind, and play will stop at 2:20 to go in period number 2. It's 3-1 White Bear Lake. Plenty of action here on both sides of the ice, though it's certainly tilted toward that Woodbury zone. Bears win the draw. It's Belisle looking for an open stick. Finds one. Willett centered. His pass broken up. Royals trying to clear, but it's kept in. Great job by Kyle Gibson as it goes behind the Woodbury goal. Royals scoop it up the right side. Here it's taken through neutral ice, and into the zone comes Woodbury. A shot gloved by Leo Gabriel. Ethan Hansen denied. Bears win the draw. High up in the air. Drop down. Here's Stanius. Stanius working his way in. Welch in assistance. He'll have the puck behind the goal. Reverses direction. Welch trying to find some open ice in the corner. Now goes behind the goal again. Looks to center. Rode, it's in his skates, but he can't get his stick on it. In fact, he lost his stick altogether. He'll pick it back up as the puck goes out to neutral ice. Rode will touch up, and here come the Bears again. Stanius with the shot. That's turned away. Stanius again. Long pass. Welch on the left side. Back Stanius. Right side shot save. Baseball batted out of the air, but he can't get it to go. Carlson making 2 big saves, keeping the Royals in this one. Welch got his stick tied up, went down to the ice. Here's Rode now behind. Rode deep in the corner, now off the wall, back to the blue line. One time Belisle, it hits a couple of bodies, pinballs around, now stepping up. Here's Rode with the shot, but he can't get it on net, and the Royals are able to clear. 42, make that 41.2 to go in period number 2. Bears knocking on all sorts of doors, just unable to get through those proverbial doors. But a great second period. Started out just a minute in, a power play goal, and Bears haven't looked back. Now here are the Royals. 20 seconds to go, right side. One-time shot goes through the crease, just trickles wide of the goal, and then the puck goes into the stands. And I hope everybody's okay. Definitely hit off of somebody or something. It looks like everyone's okay. Those are some dangerous pucks. of course, always keep the puck if the puck does go into the stands, or if it goes into your living room, keep the puck. Michael Delaney chasing after it. Great work knocking it out of the air by Brady Borgstad, keeping this forecheck going with just 13 seconds to go. Puck comes free. Royals trying to get it out. Delaney puts a body on a man, and the Royal is in some serious pain. Aiden Grossclaws, apologize if we have his name not pronounced correctly. He heads to the bench in some serious pain. And they called a penalty on Michael Delaney with 4.7 seconds to go. And off the draw, it's like time will expire. One more save made by Leo Gabriel as the clock ticks down to all zeros. A exciting second period for White Bear Lake. Got a couple of goals and now have a 3-1 lead heading into the third. And we will wish that Woodbury Royal the best. And as we've said before, if you're having video quality issues, switch over to just the YouTube channel on the Horn WBL, youtube.com/the Horn WBL is where you can find us with some better video quality. We normally just end the Facebook and Twitter, but it's not really hurting us right now. And we know some people like to, mark, watch on Facebook, and for those who maybe are out, they'll be able to see what's going on and hopefully be able to get the memo and switch over. But otherwise, you don't need to switch over to YouTube. Maybe you're doing something else, keeping this wonderful voice of mine in the background or whatever you are doing. We appreciate it. However, you're checking in on a Thursday night here. Beautiful Vadnais Heights, Minnesota, TCO Sports Garden. And we'll take a breather. Come back with more. It's White Bear Lake boys hockey on the Horn, and after 2 periods of play, it's White Bear Lake 3, Woodbury 1.
We started almost 20 years ago now doing just tires and wheels, and morphed into full service automotive repair, maintenance, and now into custom truck accessories. We do sprayed in truck bed liners, we do some industrial coatings as well. So really anything in a vehicle, pertaining to a vehicle, that's what we do. We're all locally owned, we're all from here. You go from helping a customer at service counter, and then later on in the night you can see them at a hockey game or a football game, and it's nice to be able to say hi to those guys, and we appreciate their support. I don't need to fix everything on your car today and never see you again. We want to grow relationships, right? When we talk to people about auto repair needs, things like that, it's more of a kind of a 1 through 10 level, right? We'll help educate you and discuss how severe your repairs might be and what can wait a little while. Our telephone number is 651-426-4640. We have a website, it's www.podstire.com. Of course, we're on Facebook and Instagram as well.
I'm Will Anderson, graduated from White Bear Lake High School in 1991. Played hockey for the Bears for 3 years. I was lucky enough to go to the state tournament my sophomore and junior year. My thing at American Family is I believe that customer service is a lost art form. You can buy insurance from a number of different people in a number of different ways out there. If you're buying insurance online and you don't have a representative, I'd love to be that person. One of the things that makes us a little bit different is we always insure people the way we would want to be insured. So I start out with a very robust insurance package. I believe that your home is your number one asset. So you want to make sure that's very well protected. Most people would rather pay a little bit more to have great coverage. And that's what we do. We give people the options for great protection. We're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, but you can call us, text us at 612-361-7283. That's my cell phone, 612-361-7283, or willandersonagency.com.
We started almost 20 years ago now.
Welcome back to Maroon 5 night at TCO Sports Garden. I'm Zach Halverson. The White Bear Lake Bears leading the Woodbury Royals by a score of 3-1 after 2 periods of play. We head to the third in just a moment here inside the greatest hockey arena man has ever conceived and had the nerve and the gall and the courage to build. We'll mention this once and let everybody else who has any complaints to read the bottom of the screen that says, hey, yeah, we know. Video quality's terrible on Facebook and Twitter. Nothing we can do about it. Something wrong with the system. I've had plenty of issues with systems today. We'll just leave it at that. So we switched over. We got a new way of delivering it to YouTube, and that bypasses the system that's causing us issues. So you can go to YouTube and have a crystal clear, high definition picture. 4K coming next year to the Horn, folks. I can't. It's not. It's not. It's not. I mean, it's not. We're not. I'll tell you what. When Bally's does 4K, we'll do 4K. Okay? Deal? Speaking of Bally's, of course, you can watch the Bears and the Pioneers next week on Bally Sports North. It's part of Hockey Day Minnesota. That game starts at 4:30. But you should not watch it on Bally's. You should go to the game at hockeydaymn.com for tickets. If you can't make it to the game, turn on your radio to FM 100.3 KFA and the Fan, and you'll be able to, see the game or hear the game there with yours truly on the call. That's why I'm promoting it. I'm trying to figure out how to get this freaking. There we go. All right, here's a chance in front for the Royals, and it doesn't go. Clear down the ice. Bears get the ice. It's 90 seconds left on the power play for Woodbury. Michael Delaney in the box had a collision with. I was Aiden Grossgloss. Again, apologies if we are having any issues in the pronunciations department. Didn't get a chance to check in with Wes Bolin before the game due to all of our technical difficulties, so we apologize. Here's Charlie Olson trying for a shorty, but he is driven off the puck and brought down. Minute gone in that power play, 54 seconds ago, as the Royals trying to stay in this one. The Bears do have the most dangerous lead in the game of ice hockey. Trademark Kevin Gorg. Stealing it away is Stanius. Goes off a skate, goes back to Olsen, who finds Stanius, who fires a shot that hit a stick, goes out the tippy top of the glass before the Royals clear it out to the blue line. 85-foot pass to the right. It's dumped in by Cole Shabak. Back to the blue line. It's Miner to his right. Now back out to the point. Shabak, shot. Blocked in front. Finds his way to Dittrich's stick. Now behind him. Miner to his right again. It's Shabak. Bears are full strength. Royals trying to keep the pressure going, however. Trying to cut this lead in half. And a shot turned away in front. Back to neutral ice it goes. Up the ice, left wing side. Dittrich lost it. Bears steal it right back. And they get it into the Woodbury end. Stealing the puck at the blue line, firing a shot was Aiden Akins. It's turned away. Royals with some pressure again. Gabriel making the save, rebound off the post, and it's eventually finished. The Royals strike first here in the third. It's Tyler Zerniak, the senior, with the goal. And a huge goal for Woodbury in the early stages of period number 3. They are right in this one. At the red line here is Road. He'll go to his left. Finds Akins. Akins up the ice, sends one deep. Around the wall. Now in front. Oh, Akins whiffed on the shot. Got it over for Stanius. Stanius out to the blue line for Road. He'll get it along said blue line over to Akins, who fires a shot off of a stick and into the netting. 13 and a half to go. Bears hanging on to this lead. Bears, mentioned earlier, have Grand Rapids tomorrow night. We'll have that one for you here on the Horn. I believe that's a 7 p.m. puck drop. Certainly make it down if you can. Love packing this place, but if you can't, you know where to watch. And I have no idea how the video call will be. We'll have YouTube as the backup. Maybe we just say, only YouTube tomorrow. Do we do it? We'll find out. Might also just go into the back and try to restart. Just unplug and plug it back in. That's what they say, right? And we said this earlier on the YouTube. Apparently we were muted on the other one, so if you're on Facebook and Twitter and the video quality sucks, you can't take it anymore, youtube.com, read the bottom part, or just go to YouTube, search White Bear Lake, the Horn, whatever, you'll see it. You can watch it on your smart TVs, your PlayStations, your everything's. Off the corner wall. Backhanded hard around by Shabak. Belial gets it free. Willett picks it up. Goes back in the direction of Norman. Goes all the way through to the far corner. Out to neutral ice it goes. Long pass, far side, Gallatin moving in. Gallatin fires a shot. That's turned away by Carlson. Rebound off the wall, cleared down by Woodbury. Eckerly picks it up, skates it behind his goal. 5-minute mark of the third. It's a 1-goal game between the White Bear Lake Bears and the Woodbury Royals. Willett lets it go off his backhand. Road getting their second. Coming away with it is Bellick. Make that Schlattman. And Schlattman takes a hit. Puck goes into the White Bear Lake zone. Offside. Whistle blows. Stanius works it over here for Welch. His shot hits a couple of panes of glass and goes out of play. I believe it went off of a Royal, so we'll keep the face off inside the Woodbury zone. Nolan Road, the St. Cloud State University commit. Zach Chapman watching from St. Cloud State University tonight, helping us out. Road wins the draw to Belial. Belial down to Stanius, who centers one, goes all the way back here. It's Welch to his right. Belial with the one-timer. Now in front, here's Stanius with the weak angle shot that's turned away off the shoulder of Carlson, and the Royals send it down the ice. Bodies collide. Eckerly goes down to the ice. Puck comes free. Pass up for Rode, trying to burst through. He does. Here's Nolan Rode, breakaway. Rode shot, score. Go Bears, woo. It's 4-2, White Bear Lake. That's icing. No surprise there. Nolan Road just dominant this year and able to poke the puck forward and get it in. Up the ice, Delaney backhands it along. Raced after. Aiden Grossclass is whistle blown. I believe that's for offside. Bears didn't hear the delayed offside, so we'll get a neutral zone draw. Nice to see Grossclass back out there. He got a goal, he's got a penalty, and he got injured toward the end of that second period. It looked pretty bad, but nice to see it wasn't bad enough to keep him from returning to the ice. Gallatin finds Olsen. Olsen, a shot, goes over the goal. Back out to Gallatin. Gallatin connecting with the stick of Delaney. Bears were offside, so they have to touch up. They heard it that time. And we do not have a whistle for offside. We'll wave off the icing as the puck gets on its edge, rolls behind. Now a centering pass backhanded over the goal. The Bears get it out to center. Delaney sends it into the Woodbury bench. Looked like Royal might have helped that along, so the faceoff will be in the Woodbury zone. Up in the air, Willett grabs it, sends it back to his stick. Drives down hard behind, rung all the way around, kept in by Distad. Distad gets it out for Willett, who tried a quick one-timer, but it's poked through and cleared out of harm's way by Schlottman. Royals have hung around in this one. Bears out shooting the Royals 23-12, but have been unable to really break this one open. They scored 3 unanswered, but each team has traded a goal in this third period. Willett behind the goal. Schlottman to the blue line, kept in, sent down low. Here's Gibson, centers one, behind the goal it goes. And then another shot ramps off a stick taken by Eckerly. And the netting catches that one with 8:36 to go in the third period. Royals have had all sorts of trouble breaking out of their zone tonight. Great work by the Bears, making it difficult. Eckerly steps up and continues that effort. Welch. Now a quick snapper from Nolan Road. I'd say a grade B+ scoring opportunity, and it's gloved by Carlson. 7:57 to go, period number 3. You're darn right, Brooks. Beautiful Vadnais Heights as the puck goes into the stands again. Zerniak, one of the goal scorers tonight, trying to break it out, runs into Borgstad with the puck. Borgstad centers one time Delaney, and a pad save made by Carlson. Good look for Delaney. Was driven hard into the wall, puck around the wall, kept in, sent on goal by Gallatin. Save made as it's directed to the corner. Delaney has it in front of the Zamboni doors. His pass intercepted by Woodbury, and they skate the puck up the ice. It's Joey Lucius. Lucius gains the line, dumps it deep. Leo Gabriel out of his goal, sends it forward for Gallatin. Gallatin has the puck across the blue line, in on the left side. He'll fire one. It's sticked away nicely by Carlson. Royals trying to pick up that loose puck, and they are able to get it right back out. It's grabbed and then carried along by Zerniak. Zerniak to his far side where Shabak had it. Kicked up in the air, flutters down. Hand pass is called. That'll bring the face-off all the way back into the Woodbury end. 6:49 to go. Period 3. The fill-in PA announcer for Alex Westad, who was on St. Thomas duty tonight, wearing Hockey Day Minnesota gear. You can get that at hockeydaymn.com and the minnesotan.com. And again, don't forget hockeydaymn.com. Get your tickets. Why not scoop those up right now? Limited quantities available. Obviously, all 4 days going to be a heck of an event. Arch Allies on Thursday night. Good for Gary on Friday. Celebrity game, just saw some of the names. It's going to be a star-studded event. And happy to announce on that Thursday, if you can't make it out there, we will have the games broadcasted, both the Creighton-Durham Hall Forest Lake girls game and the celebrity game. Here's a chance for Welch. His shot turned away and covered. Cooler heads prevail after the whistle. Down the ice it goes. Battle in the corner. Michael Delaney. Drop pass for Charlie Olson. Olson's shot hits a skate, goes over the Royal goal. Bounces back to neutral ice. Delaney skates it right back in. Hard pass left side, Olson. Olson drops it back for Borgstad. Borgstad fires a shot, and it's a save for Carlson. That's save number 26 on the evening. Eckerly. This shot finds its way behind the Woodbury goal. Charlie Olson watches it go by him. Jan Tishy gains the line, sends it deep. Just under 5 to go in the third. Bears hanging on to a 2-goal lead. It's 3-1 at the beginning of the third. Royals cut it to within 1, but Nolan Road broke free. regain that 2-goal lead for the Bears, and that's where we sit. Here's a shot taken by Stanius, missing high. 4.5 to go. Royals come free, maybe numbers on the left side. Here's a chance across the one-timer, missing the net, going in hard into the wall is Moeller. Took a beautiful pass from Hansen. The Royals not giving up without a fight. Here's Welch left side. Welch, the pass goes back to Welch off the post, and Stanius finishes and gets the Bears up by 3. And the crowd goes wild. Off the wall. Puck gets on its edge. Icing waved off. Under 4 to go now in the third. Welch and Belisle went down the ice. Stanius cleaned the garbage up. Royals in on the zone offside. .318 to go in the period. Number 3. Bears win the draw. Gallatin ices it. Face-off coming in the White Bear Lake zone. This incredible weekend of hockey coming up again. HockeyDayMN.com. Get your tickets. Tell them the Horn sent you. You really can't. It's a website. But if you want to yell at your computer screen as you hit buy ticket, more than welcome to. There's another icing. We love icing here at the Horn. Belisle racing after it. Behind the goal to Olsen. Stolen away, but then gathered back by Olsen. He'll gain some speed through neutral ice. Cuts to his left, still with it. Charlie Olsen with the shot. A save made by Carlson. Great look by Charlie out of nowhere. Draw one by Woodbury for a moment. Stolen right back by the Bears. A shot, save, rebound. Still trying to shovel it deep was Stanius, but he is denied the opportunity. Belisle in front row to his right. A shot, score. Stanius. 6-2 White Bear Lake. His second goal, second straight goal of the period. And he's got 2:21 to maybe cap off a natural Hattie. Nice moves here by Grady Gallatin, shimmying his way into the Royal zone with under 2 to go. Gallatin on the outside. Puck played away from him. Royals get it across the line. They'll dump it in with 90 seconds remaining. Bears host the Thunderhawks of Grand Rapids tomorrow night. A little Friday night hockey here on the Horn. Can't wait for that. And you're not going to believe who was going to be on the call. All right. I wish we had a drum for a drum roll. Where's the band? Where's the White Bear Lake drum line? Chad Olson, triumphant return. All of the Horn coming back tomorrow night. Should be fun. Should be exciting. Some words and actions being exchanged away from the play. Michael Delaney heading to the box, and we're going to call it coincidental minors, as that disagreement results in the aforementioned Michael Delaney and Connor Crowell heading to the box, each for the rest of the hockey game. Up the ice. Stanius looking for the natty hattie. Almost had it. Puck loose in front. Rhodes stepping up. Royals take it down the ice. 2-on-1. Left wing side. Chance driving in. The shot turned away by Gabriel. It was loose. The official lost sight of it. Blew the whistle with 12.7 to go. And I could be wrong, but I believe that's just like the second or third, maybe only the second shot on goal. First save made by Leo Gabriel in the third period. Long pass up the ice, 5 seconds to go as the Bears enter the zone. It's Welch cutting across, fires a shot, nearly directed in by Stanius. Puck on the post as time expires. And the Bears defeat the Woodbury Royals by a score of 6-2. And we didn't add the goal. There it is. It's now 6-2. We mentioned White Bear Lake back in action tomorrow night. We'll hopefully have some stuff figured out with the internet and the video. And we hope you join us then. We appreciate all of you for rolling with the punches. We appreciate Zach Chapman for coming up big and helping us out when we needed it the most. Chad Olson returns tomorrow night. You're not going to want to miss that. Thomas Halverson did a phenomenal job running the camera tonight. Thanks to all of you for tuning in. We'll be back tomorrow night right here, live from the greatest hockey arena ever built, TCO Sports Garden in Venice Heights, Minnesota. But we encourage you, if you can't watch it on the Horn, get your booty down here and enjoy some White Bear Lake hockey. It's a fun team, a fun squad, and this is going to be a fun later part of January into February. And dare I say, fingers crossed, March. Have a good one, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow night.